I didn't realise it was time to start. Sorry about that. That was lucky. I've only just got back and I noticed this time. I'm like, oh, bloody hell. As it started then on YouTube, I think it has. I've been given some... I don't even know what advert this is. Never seen this before. No, I've never seen that advert. Sorry about that. What a weird start. Anyway. You know, this is happening again. And now this hasn't happened with anybody else's stream but mine. It is lagging like it was last week. Can you remember what I was on about last week? The same thing is happening again here, which is weird. Yeah, the same thing's happening again, unfortunately, and I have no idea why. Maybe this is some sort of bug with Chrome. Hang on, let me just... I've got to switch web browsers here. And I'm not logged in on the other web browser either, so this is going to be a bit... Moderators, keep an eye out. So I'm not going to be able to ban anyone. I don't really need to ban people that often anyway. When it loads, that is. We'll get there. Safari seems to be slow. Grim, welcome. Yeah, that's the same issue that we were having last week. My stream at my end will just be like lagging like mad. Like it'll keep flickering with a black screen. And it's something to do with Google Chrome, which is the web browser I normally use. Because I'll go on Safari and even Firefox, and it works fine. So I've just opened up Safari here, and it's working fine. However, when I go on somebody else's stream on YouTube, it's completely fine. So that's just weird. Like, what a weird bug. If I press play again, it's flickering like mad again. Anyway. I'll just stick to Safari. Now I've got an advert again. I've got another advert on my stream. And now I've got another one. This is weird. Agent Harry, welcome. Let me just pause this, because this is... What a weird thing. But then if I watch it on, the live studio, it's fine. But the live studio, I don't really like the way it's laid out and everything, so I don't really use it. So let's pause that. On Twitter, I'm not really seeing any information or anything. I don't think there has been any new information, about the upcoming DLC and everything. So I don't think there's anything to talk about. I mean, last week we got the stunt races and we played them. Maybe if somebody joins us, maybe if Street joins or Fishman, will be able to do some more of them. But one thing I was going to ask, I'm going to put a poll in chat for, are you looking forward to the next DLC? Because I know not everybody's into, the sort of theme that the next DLC is. And if you don't know what theme the next DLC is, it's kind of like, I would say, old school Fast and Furious. That's the sort of thing they're going for with it. Which I don't mind because we're going to get a fair few vehicles in it. But I know a lot of people do like it when they add vehicles in, but I know some people aren't that bothered. I reckon we're going to get plenty of sports cars. Well, hopefully we do anyway. I wouldn't mind getting a lot of customisable cars. I'd really like that. But I know it's not everybody's thing, so I just thought I'd ask everybody and see how many people's looking forward to it. So what shall we put? Are you looking forward to the next DLC? Or do you like the sound of the next DLC? Because you can look forward to it, however, it might not be the most ideal DLC for you, so hang on. I'll just say that. Do you like the sound of the new DLC? Of the new DLC. There we go. And yes or no. Upcoming DLC. There we go. Shadow Boy, welcome. I saw that emote you put in earlier. You'll be on in an hour or so. Alright, fair enough. Some deadline. Well, those new deadline maps aren't coming today. Can I vote? Oh no, I've got to sign in. Right, well this is in a bit of a weird spot because it's come up below it. Hang on. Is that in the same spot for you? Let me close that poll anyway. No, it didn't move it. That is odd. King Choose, welcome. At the minute, the stream's playing up again, you know, like how it was last week for me, but which is weird. If you've only just joined, let me know if you've ever had this before in anybody's stream. Now, it only seems to be on my stream, but for everybody else, it's completely fine. But when I get my own stream up on Google Chrome, which is the web browser that I use, the stream will just flicker like mad. Like, it'll go to a black screen and then the stream will pop up, like, really quickly. It's weird. And then, it's like the web browser thinks I've only just clicked on the video or the stream, and then it gives me a load of ads, and then it'll do it again for about 10 seconds, and then it'll think I've only just clicked on and give me a load of ads. It's weird. Chris L, welcome. Sorry I missed a few comments out, I've just been trying to sort that out. So 90% of people are looking forward, well, like the sound of the upcoming DLC, out of 10 votes, so I say a lot of people, well, it's been long overdue, something like this, because the previous 2 DLCs haven't really been vehicle focused. Well, the Los Santos Summer Special you could make a case for, but I don't know, I reckon a lot of those vehicles they added in that were a bit lacklustre, to be honest. And then with, what you call it, the Cayo Perico, that's, I don't know. I remember, what did I say now in a video that I made? I just thought a load of the content in the game was a rehash. Now I'll go through that quickly. We'll have a bit of a throwback here to the Cayo Perico ice when that first came out. So, one of the main problems that I had, now nothing against this vehicle, because this vehicle does really help me out. Where do you even buy it? I forgot where you buy it. I'm on about the Sparrow. I thought it was on here, to be honest. But it's probably on the Kasaka upgrades, isn't it? Let me get that back on. There we go. Now the thing is with the Sparrow, it's very similar to the Sea Sparrow. It is the same thing apart from you just can't land it in water, which I was a bit disappointed. I know they're both helicopters and they do the same sort of thing, but you know, with a new DLC and I'm adding in a new vehicle, you'd rather it be something different to what we've seen before, even though it would just be another helicopter at the end of the day. It seemed like it was lazily done, and then I remember thinking at the time, well, if that's been lazily done, what else has been lazily done? You know, if they've been cutting corners, what other corners have they been cutting? You get what I'm saying? It's never a good thing to see, because it always leads into another thing. Well, if they've been lazy at that, it's possible they've been lazy with something else, which I feel like that DLC, they could have done a better job than what it was. Let's put it that way. So I do think they're a bit lazy with the development, but we don't know what else they've been working on behind the scenes and everything, so I don't know. It's an odd one. But yeah. You said we can't customise it properly, what, the Sparrow? Doesn't have the pontoons. Oh, Mikey's not on today. Mikey's not going to be on for a while. I don't even know. Yeah, he won't be on. He's not going to be on for a while. Fishman will be on. You'll get to a Fishman. Let me just refresh this. I want to see if it's working, because I'm annoyed that Google Chrome's not working. See, the adverts will work fine. I've got a marmalade advert at the minute. I don't really care. See, it's flickering again. Bonus time. There might not even be bonus time today. I'm going to have to go in the YouTube studio, aren't I? Let's pause that. I don't really like the YouTube studio, but I'll have to go in it. Let me just change the quality. There we go. No, I'm not. Advert fail. No bonus time. Well, nobody's on. Not yet, anyway. Plus, I don't think there's anything to play. Can you still hear me? Oh, it's muted, that's why. The stream's muted for me. Right, the reason why we're in this is because, going back to the upcoming DLC now, I reckon there's going to be a ton of cars similar to this in the DLC. Now, the one car that got confirmed pretty much is the Toyota Celica. That's going to get added in. And by the looks of things from the image that we got, that's going to be highly customizable. And going back to the description that we got, and when I was talking about how it sounded like it's going to be an old school type of Fast and Furious DLC, that's why I reckon we could be getting a few cars like that are going to be highly customizable. So if you're into your JDM cars, I guess, and other sports cars, look forward to it. I don't think that's all that we're going to get. We will probably get some supercars, but I think we might get more JDM cars and sports cars than what we normally would. That are really customizable. So that's something to look forward to if you like customizing vehicles. But yeah, that doesn't mean that we're going to miss out on muscle cars, because I'm pretty sure there is muscle cars in the early Fast and Furious movies. It's just not the main cars in the movies though. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Will we finally get the RX-7? We've got to get the RX-7. I don't even think I've got a Banshee 900R, so I can't get it out to have a look at. But the Banshee 900R, let's get it up on the website. That's the wrong button. It's not an RX-7. Never has been, never will be. Now, the Banshee 900R, or the regular Banshee as well. Where is it now? Here it is. The headlights are supposedly modelled after and the front part is after the RX-7, which you can see it a bit. But it's not an RX-7. Yeah, everybody wants the one, you know, with the flip-up headlights and everything. The 1997 model, I think it is. Everybody wants that. You've got the Tokyo Drift livery on this, actually. You love JDM. You're not really into JDM, but sports cars you're fine with. You're not into Japanese cars. I mean, I don't know, a lot of Japanese cars from the 90s were alright. In the early 2000s, I mean, there's still plenty of cars to add in the game that they could throw in with the DLC. I mean, you've got even stuff like S13s, S14s, even an S15. They've not got those in, which are Nissans, and then you've got a clean ZR380 they could finally add in. The RX-7, an RX-8. There's loads of things they could throw in. Multi-story car park. Yeah, it's been going. It's been going on a while. I've been in there ages. How long have I been streaming for now? 13 minutes. We've been in there. Back in Mikey's day. No, Mikey's day were like over 10 years ago. About 10 years ago. Because we were having that conversation before. About those glasses that aren't actually glasses and they've just got like plastic lines in them. Those glasses were terrible. I can't believe people even wore those. You used to see like a load of weird just designs in general. Going back to like 10 years or so ago. Maybe just a bit over 10 years. You saw people go around with t-shirts that said swag on them. It's just, looking back, it were really cringe. I thought it were a bit cringe at the time, to be honest, but I was still, well, about, I want to say about 10 to about 12 when all that stuff were happening, so didn't really think much of it. Just why I wouldn't wear a shirt like that, but looking back on it, it's a bit, yeah, raver shades, is that what they call them? You're still cool. You're still cool. Mark IV Supra. I don't... Well, the Mark IV's in the game, isn't it? I get mixed up. I thought the Mark IV was an A80. The new one's an A90. They need to add that into the game, actually. And I was saying they should have added it into the game a long time ago, because not many car games actually have that car in the game, because they're a bit they don't really know what to think. Toyota about adding the cars into the game. Keke, thanks for that. I've never even seen your name before, but thanks for that. Yeah, I thought it was. I mainly know them by the A80, A90, and all that. You want to be able to make a drift cars and drag cars in the next DLC. Well, you'll never be able to properly ever drift in this game because they'll have to redo the physics and everything for it. And I don't think that's something that they're going to do. It'd be nice if they had a manual transmission in, but I don't think they're going to add manual transition in. But saying that, will we see some sort of drag racing event? Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. I've just never seen your username before, but appreciate it. But yeah, 92% of people are looking forward to it. Which is, I'm quite surprised. I'm quite surprised because I don't think that many people would be looking forward to a Fast and Furious type of DLC. Lyra HD, welcome. Oh, no worries, mate, no worries. But yeah, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to look on Twitter to make sure I'd not missed anything. But I've not seen anything. We got the stunt races last week and that's about it. Which, going back to the stunt races, I don't really know what I think about the stunt races. I think some of them were interesting and some of them they did think outside the box. What was it? The last race that we did. Can you remember the last race where it kind of threw you off? I'm not sure if you remember it, but you went through that massive light tunnel sort of thing that dropped down, but then it kind of looked like you were just going straight forward and you didn't know which way you were going. It threw me off a bit. That it was a bit weird, and I've not really seen that done, to be honest. I don't think I've played a custom job. I mean, somebody might have done it before, but I thought that was interesting. But a lot of them just, it felt like normal Rockstar races, which I don't know. They are a bit boring compared to the community-made races. So yeah, can you have an invite? Yeah, I'll invite you. GTA is going over to the Rage engine, so the weather will be like Red Dead Redemption 2's. Well, they're going to be changing a load of things, aren't they? And I don't know what to think about that. Reason being is because if they're moving it onto a new game engine, what's going to change? I can see there being some sort of bugs, with the cars and everything. Like the cars just no longer perform properly. I mean, you've got some weird things that happen in this game anyway, so moving it over to a different game engine. I mean, I'm not a game developer, but surely that's going to cause some issues with some things, and it's not going to exactly be the same as what it is now. Because when we moved over from the 360 to this, it was just kind of like to turn the graphics up a bit. It wasn't a new game engine. So yeah. Have I sent you an invite? Straight. I can't remember. I might have done one automatically, but I'll send another.
Yeah.
Cravel, welcome.
Yeah,
not bad, how are you?
We talking about the supers on the video games. I know the reason why. Because bloody, I think it was a couple years ago now, bloody Toyota.
Yeah. Yeah, they were a bit funny now. Yeah, I remember when they were being a bit funny, I was saying, well, they should add it into GTA because I think it was only GT Sport that car was in the game. And everybody was, well, they were looking forward to customising, the new Supra in games, and there wasn't really a game on Xbox where you could do that. So I was saying at the time it would have been a good thing to add in because a lot of people would have just played the game to customise that.
It's pretty much like they were taken out of Forza Horizon 4 and Need for
Yeah,
Speed.
it's still not in that game, is it?
It's in Forza, it's in Horizon 4, but not Need for Speed. I don't know if they will bring it back on. But
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with some comments. You're on vacation, I'll enjoy it. You've got a PS5.
Yeah.
The graphics will be better.
A few years ago.
Well, yeah, the graphics will be better, but
All over the street.
to be honest, I just hope there's not going to be too many bugs with the physics and everything, because I imagine that there will be some sort of bugs. What you felt like they should have done is verified more community-made stunt races for the stunt race week and put them on triple cash and RP as well. Well, that's what we were saying last week as well, that they probably should do that every month or so, and then when they add them into the game, the community-made races, they should just throw it in like a triple cash and RP playlist just to get people to play them. Like, it doesn't even have to be every month, it can be like every 2 months, and then they can do the same for like the survival maps, because you can make your own survival maps. I think they should promote community-made content a lot more, because they don't really have to do much, and then it's extra content for us. I mean, you could go out and mark them jobs yourself, but it doesn't take them long to verify them and put them on triple cash and RP for like a week, every month or so. So yeah, I would pin it, to be honest, but the problem is, you know, when you pin comments that are long, a lot of it gets cut off, which is a shame. And I don't even think you can click on it to expand it either, which is weird. So oh no, you can. Never mind. I'll pin it for you. You can click on them. I don't think you've always been able to do that. It should change. You made your own survival map. What time did it reset last week? It was about, well, in an hour's time. It reset quite quickly last week. I think I only restarted the game twice, I think. What time is it for me? It's 8:20. Oh, by the way, talking about channel members. If you've been a member for a while now, and I know a few of you have been a member for a while, you're nearly going to get the green badge. Now, not forgot about this month's wallpaper. You will be getting this month's wallpaper, but it might be next week, not tomorrow. It's normally the first Friday, but I don't know. There is a wallpaper, I just don't know if I'm going to release it, so I might make another one if I've got some free time over the weekend. So yeah, I've not decided what I'm going to do with it yet, so it might be next Friday, but you will be getting a wallpaper. If you don't know, members get wallpapers, so if you've been a member a while and you've not seen the wallpapers, then just go to the community section on YouTube and you should see the community post that I posted that are for members only. That's if you're a member. And new members might be able to go back and download them. I'm not sure on that though. Ninja Realm, welcome. You heard that they're building GTA ground up for the new console. I think they're just porting it over to a new game engine, I think. I don't think they're completely redoing it. Bet the new DLC will come out at the end of June or middle of July. I think I was saying last week, I think it might be like late July, early August. It depends. I think, you know, when they release the deadline maps, or the deadline arenas, that's what they call them, that's going to be an indication of when the DLC is going to come out, because let's say if they miss this week and then next week we get the deadline maps, and then they miss a week, and then next week the week after that we get the survival maps, and then they miss a week, and then the week after that we get the DLC. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it depends how far they spread these deadline arenas out and the survival maps. Because if we're just going to be getting the deadline arenas this month, and then next month we're just going to be getting the survival maps, that most likely means that it's going to be coming out in August. Now, they did say later this summer, but I hope that's not too far away. After all the Podium vehicles coming out, I don't really know exactly how many still on the list. I know there's a few still on the list, because I had a look yesterday. So I made a couple of thumbnails. A 6-month face cam. Yeah, yes. Yes, he's not here today, by the way. I don't think he is anyway. Yeah, shall we load those races up?
Yeah, if you want.
We'll have a look. I'll edit the playlist. I'm not going to race on it properly, we're just going to have a look.
Just gonna say, if you hear me keep meeting, if you hear me meeting my mic, I'm doing it because I've had a bit of a cold.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that one is. Is that the... That's the track that we were saying with the island track, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one, I really didn't like that. That's a weird one. The ratings are still bugged. So we'll have a look at 4 of them. I mean, that wasn't really too interesting. I can't really remember what that one, city limits is, so we'll get rid of that because I can remember that. Right, we'll have a look at these then. They've been doing the new expanded and enhanced for over a year now, you've heard. Well, to be honest, I remember last year, you might be able to remember me saying this last year actually as well. I think I said it not long, I think it might have been the stream after, you know, that PlayStation event where it got revealed. I was saying, it felt almost like PlayStation made them announce that early, and I'd say that's safe to say that was the case now, because we've not heard any news on it, or any new info on it in over a year now. I think, when did that stream happen? Did that stream happen, I don't know, it was... I think it was a year ago. Like, bang on a year. Because it happened on a Thursday, I think, didn't it? I think it did happen on a Thursday. I can't really remember, so it would have been the second last year. You only played 3 stunt races. Made $77,000 off it.
I'm sick and tired of this bit of a cold.
Have you managed to get cold in Australia?
Well, it's winter already.
Yeah, but it's still like 20 odd degrees.
Yeah. I don't know, I think I might got it somewhere, or it's definitely not COVID, or it was. If it was COVID, it
I'm going to say you'll be able to tell if it was COVID.
No.
You've not even got it in Australia.
You sort of do, but it's not bad. But it's like not like real. There is some like hot spots, but it's not like terribly bad. But yeah.
Yeah, no, he's going to focus more on Fortnite.
But yeah.
He needs to be careful though, Elite, because he does a lot of gifting streams, and then he just gets people in his stream for gifts.
Oh, I had.
Am I doing any races after the reset? Probably not.
Yeah, the bloody cold got was.
It was 3 degrees here yesterday morning.
And just coughing.
Who are you, Fishman? If only you had a coat. Three degrees.
Some might need.
Right, let's just start this. Now, the problem I had with this race is, you'll see what I mean. The problem with this one is, the second half of the track just feels, I don't know, it just doesn't feel nice at all.
Like sluggish.
No, it's not sluggish, I just think the layout's terrible. You hate the winter. Sleeping stream. You'll see what I mean, guys. I'll show you where they went wrong. It's the second half of this track that is just... It's not nice. Now the first half is... I think it's alright for a Rockstar made track, you know. You finally got some modded cars. No, I'm not ending the stream straight after. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, this section's quite good. But the problem is with this, it's not a circuit, it's a point to point. Now how you go down here, this is a good part of the track. Oh god.
Yeah.
Completely missed that.
Oh.
Oh, flew over the checkpoint, still got it though.
Oh, yeah, time.
What happened there? You just stopped still?
I hit the off the wooden guardrail on that wooden bridge. Doesn't matter, that last week as well. Same spot.
Play some human fall flat. Oh, it's terrible. Can't even play with anybody anymore because there's been an issue with that game ever since the Series X came out and they've not fixed it. It's weird. Stunt race review. I mean, it kinda is. So this bit's alright as well, I don't mind this, but one... Oh my god. 'Cause this is kind of like a stunt race mixed with like a dirt race, isn't it? That's what it's supposed to be. Now it's this is the problem. Sorry if it's a bit laggy, you know, with the pipes today, but it was alright last week. You know what that is? It was alright last week, it's YouTube and their bloody compression. I'm telling you. But it's this part of the track. I say from like this point. Because you know where we entered that tunnel? We should have gone back and that should have been a circuit rather than a point to point. This section of the track now is just... I don't know, I don't really like it. It's a bit bland. And then you go down here, which I don't really think's the best route to take. I definitely see what they were going for with this track, but I just think it would have been better off being a circuit and cutting out this section. I'm not used to this car, am I? Sliding out a fair bit in it. Elite Mashers potatoes. What happened? I missed that because I was looking at my chat. Yeah, this isn't the best section to be looking at chat. We're everywhere today. Play some GTA 6. I wonder if it's going to bug out again in here, and it is. You know, last week it wasn't doing this. Bit off topic here. When was it now? I saw an old tweet from me complaining about the YouTube compression, and this was after the Los Santos Summer Special update, and I made a video. And there was nothing wrong with the quality at my end, and this is on a video. So the quality is better than what it would have been, you know, with a stream. And the compression on that video on YouTube is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It just slaughtered the quality. Like, you wouldn't even think it's 1080p, but it is 1080p. It's shocking. What on earth's going on there? But yeah, if you saw last week while we were playing the stunt races, you know that like weird laggy compression sort of thing that goes on in the tubes. That wasn't happening at all, and I've changed nothing. Nothing with the settings. But yeah, and by this point in the race, it just feels like it's dragged on a bit too much. I would have much preferred this to be a lap-based track, because I do think the first section's alright. Where you go into the tube, you know, off that jump, where I first mentioned about the like compression sort of thing that happens. We should have gone back round at that point and done a done a lap. This is classed as evening for you. Well, I guess it is. Oh yeah, this is still on triple, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silver?
I need to start doing my horse. Because I need to start grinding for the next DLC.
So 89% of people like the sound of the next DLC.
As long as there's good JDM cars, isn't it? Yeah.
This is the only Rockstar created track to have 100 checkpoints, is it really? Well, the one that we just played. Yeah, there'll be about 40 or 50 minutes until it updates. So this is a track that I couldn't remember what it was like, but I think I remember playing it now. We'll remember when we jump into it anyway. Oh, this race is good, not gonna lie. Like this track that I'm on now. I forgot exactly what it's like. I think I do remember playing this now. This reminds me of another track actually. Yeah, it's quite a basic track. You've only done 2 of the races. They're not really worth playing, to be honest. If you want to be doing stunt races like this, you're better off playing the community-made races, because the community-made races are a lot better than the Rockstar races. I mean, there's a few of them that are alright for Rockstar races. I don't know, it's a shame that they don't verify community-made races, because there is some good community-made races. Like, surely they've got the ability to port over jobs between platforms, or you would have thought that from being the developers, but I don't know. Maybe it's not as straightforward, but you would think something like that would be in place. I mean, there's plenty of games out there where, well, it's even got games have got crossplay. So surely they should be able to allow you to share jobs between different platforms. Before 20, welcome. Well, you can try putting a link in, it might not work, because YouTube sometimes just automatically filters them out. I guess it's not too bad. I don't know. It wouldn't be one that I wanna play, put it that way. But same goes for the rest of the Rockstar made maps. Like I was saying, you're much better off playing a community made track. Hey look guys, we've had 22 votes on that poll and we've only had 13 likes. Oh dear. Oh, I just beat you. Yeah, that were a bit cringe then, weren't it? Downward Spiral is nutty. You like the season chicanes one and a bridge too far? I think I don't think I've got any of those in the playlist. Play Sea of Thieves. I've not even got Sea of Thieves installed. It's not even that good, Sea of Thieves, to be honest. You need to play the race with the lights. It's so epic. What, the one at the end? I think I say the one at the end. It's because it's the last one in the playlist. I don't know the name of it though. Mate, what? Oh, this is the one you were on about. Yeah, I didn't mind this. I didn't mind this one last week. This is one of the better ones, I think, but it's nothing too out of the ordinary. Let's put it that way. Vicious Spiral is the one you meant. Or is that the one with the... that's the next one, isn't it? Play some Rainbow Six. Mate, Rainbow Six, it's terrible. God. Oh. My car didn't want to turn and I clicked the bit that poked out. Crazy free falls. And the laser lights. Yeah, that is the next one. What about Rocket League now? Rocket League. Not a fan of Rocket League. I guess it's alright. Rocket League got boring a long time ago though. That. For me it did anyway. I know they've made it free to play and a lot of people have started playing again, but I remember when that game, blew up back in the day, and I don't know, never got overly into it. It was alright when it first came out though. Oh, looking at chat. But yeah, I don't dislike this this track. It's more like a normal track, I guess. That's why I said it's nothing too out of the ordinary, but right, it's alright for a Rockstar track, isn't it?
It's probably one of the best tracks out of all of them. Because I do like this one a lot.
Thousandths for the second. What, my crew? Fishman Army is not better. Oh, I've just crashed reading that as well. You made me crash. Yeah, I'm going to blame that on bloody Fishman's Army. It's not even an army anyway, it's a kids club. Fishman's Kids Club. It's never been an army. Never will be. How many members has Fishman's Army got? 10. And that's 10 if he's lucky to have them all active at once.
My boss was in Fishman's Arms.
But yeah, if anybody wants to join my crew, it's in one of the paint job videos if you want to find the link.
I think Slicker as well.
No, the reason why Slicker is in it is because he wanted a car gifting from Fishman. And Fishman said to him, well, if you join my crew, I'll give you a car. And that's the reason he's in it. This car just doesn't want to turn. Bloody book club. Let me just check something. Good, we don't want him here. Bloody Slicker.
So what's he doing anyway? Is he busy?
I don't even know, mate. Don't even know. A free modded car. That's how he gets people to join his bloody his crew. He just gives them free modded cars and that's it. He's not. He's definitely not Grim. This is it, isn't it? This is the track you're on about. It's just a shame it's at night time. You can barely see anything. It's not. I'm trying to find the... I've gone by it not looking. No offence, fish. Oh, you just what? Join the crew? What, the 1,000th of a second or Fishman's Army? Now, is this going to bug out? It shouldn't do. Nah, that hasn't. The reason why that one shouldn't bug out is because there wasn't much of a contrast, you know, between the colour of the pipe and the, you know, the skybox. Yeah, I think this track is everybody's favourites from, or favourite from last week.
Oh. My bad.
Your Fishman Army all day. Mate, Fishman Army it's shocking. You know, Fishman Army, they don't dominate on any other games. They don't even dominate on GTA half the time. Fishman Army just picks on like low levels. This is it. You don't know if you're going down or what. It's weird, but you are going down.
Feels like. Yeah, feels like you're going up.
And that is the only thing on all these races that is a bit out of the ordinary for him to do. Which isn't a bad thing. It's a good thing because I feel like the problem is with a lot of the Rockstar races is they're all similar. Like the last race that we just did, yes, you don't really get too many stunt races like that. But you know what the last race reminded me of? It reminded me of, you know, one of the F1 tracks, the open wheel races. because a lot of the open wheel races are similar to that. The only thing that's different to the open wheel tracks is there's jumps in it. There's not really any jumps on the open wheel tracks.
This is sketchy. Oh.
Track looks fantastic. Don't even like racing. But you love this track. Someone give him a pillow. I mean, it's alright, I guess. It's a well-made track for Rockstar. We'll give them that. I mean, all the tracks are well-made. It's just that I think the layouts could be better, and they could have done more with it. It's just the community-made maps are better. You know, the best community-made maps are better than the Rockstar maps. That's a problem. Well, it's called Vicious Spiral, I think, this one. So that's the one you need to play. One second's off your personal best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to beat it this lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Fishman's Army is overrated. That's what I'm saying. Like Fishman Army versus thousandth of a second in any other video games, just getting demolished. It's not even a proper competition, mate. It's like it would be a charity match. Like Fishman's Army versus a thousandth of a second it's a charity match between, I don't know, Brazil and some like weird country you've never even heard of. That's what it would be like. Like Fishman's Army versus thousandth of a second on a game like Call of Duty. They've not even got a chance.
1 last second.
Fortnite, not got a chance. Forza, not got a chance. Any game. Even games like PUBG, not got a chance. That's the thing, that is a problem with Fishman Army members. They've all got like some ego. We're trolling, by the way. But they would get battered on other games, trust. It's like with overrating the Cayo Perico update. You're probably the best on Forza out of the Fishman Army. And that's saying something, Grim. Must mean bloody... What's his name? Fishman himself. It must be terrible. In fact, I've played on Forza with them, and they're not that good.
On me time.
We did the Goliath that time. You know the track that goes all the way around the map, and they got battered. Liam rage quit.
Yeah. I used to do it a lot in Horizon 3, but I just got that bored of it. I couldn't do it anymore. We've done the 25 laps.
Well, the Goliath tracks aren't that bad. I like doing the Goliath tracks. It was overrated. The ice itself was great. Well, the problem is with that ice, it's more of a solo ice, isn't it? Because you get more money, so there's no real reason to do it with somebody else other than just, you know, to play co-op. But I don't know. If you're playing this game, you want to be making as much money as you can, and it's not really a good activity to play with your friends because it's something that you need to play solo. To make a lot of money, that is. I remember playing it when it was 1.5 times, and I'm probably not going to play it again, if ever. So that's me done with the Cayo Perico heist, and I've made a lot of money within the last year on GTA anyway, so I probably won't even be playing the other heist, the casino heist. Not too much anyway. GTA dogfighting, you would beat me. That's GTA dogfighting. It's still GTA. Now you grind KO and Bunker and Nightclub. So you're saying you'd beat me on Fortnite? Because I know you play Fortnite. Don't start dissing the Fishman Army. It is terrible. So you beat me on Fortnite. You know, Grim, if you can beat me on any game, mate, install Destiny 2. And let's jump on that. After the reset, yeah? The Crew 2. The Crew 2. Don't get me started with The Crew. I really don't like that game. I just find it terrible. You know, the main thing about a driving game has to be, it needs to feel good to play. You know, if the physics in a game just feel terrible, in a driving game, it's just going to be shocking. And the physics in that game feel like they're stuck in the early 2000s, but worse. That is a good way to describe The Crew, and I'm sorry if you like The Crew, but that's just the type of feeling I get from playing it. It's awful to play. It really is. I do apologise if anybody likes it in the chat. I know a lot of people do like it, but yeah, the one thing that lets that down massively is just the driving. The driving physics, it's terrible.
Yeah.
That is the best way to describe it. It is like it's stuck in the early 2000s, but worse. You uninstalled it because you didn't have enough room. Mate, you need to get it reinstalled. You're unsubscribing. I just don't like it. I have played it, I have given it a chance, just don't like it. It's better than Drive Club. Well, I don't really know what... It's PlayStation 4 only, isn't it, Drive Club? I remember people going on about the graphics on Drive Club, but I don't know how that game is to handle.
Yeah, how good the graphics are on it.
Well, I don't actually think... controversial opinion here. I don't think the textures and everything are that good, because it is a PS4 game. It could be more realistic than what it is. I just think they did a really good job with the lighting on that game. That's what it looks like to me. The thing is with Drive Club, it just seems like there's a lot of effects happening, and that kind of mass, you know, the texture slightly.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen Drive Club. Drive Club it's like an illusion, isn't it? Because it does look like a good game, graphics wise.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is with Drive Club, it's like what we were just saying. There's so many effects and everything, and there's a lot of details. There's a lot of things that they thought about in that game.
Yeah.
When you're in first person, because that's when it looks more realistic. The lighting is different when you're in first person when when it comes through the windshield. If you've seen Drive Club, you know exactly what I'm on about.
Yeah. Especially when your character goes up to the door and opens it and gets in it.
Well, I've not really seen it that in depth, but I've seen people, like driving in the rain and everything.
Yeah.
It just seems like they've done a really good job with the lighting and all the effects, and that just...
Yeah. I was watching...
It makes it look more realistic than what it would be without those effects.
I think one of the companies that helped with the development of the game, one of the studios, shut down. I can't remember what the name of it was.
They don't develop it anymore, do they? They stopped updating it ages ago. You would beat me at Cold War and Modern Warfare 2019. I don't think you would, Grim. I've not got either of those games, but I don't think you would. Thank God it was a PS Plus free game. What was that? You hated the upgrading in Payback. You prefer Need for Speed Heat. Well, the thing is with Need for Speed games, I think... I don't know, the problem I have with Need for Speed games is he's similar to the Crew 2, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as the Crew 2. It's like Tap to Drift and all that. I'm sorry, after playing Forza Horizon 4, it makes it hard to play other racing games. Because the driving physics on other games aren't as good as Forza.
The thing about Need for Speed Heat is, I think they only got like 4 or 5 updates and they just stopped updating it. I don't get the point why.
Well, Need for Speed's at its time, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it's like on PlayStation, but you know, a lot of people that you see on Xbox playing driving games. Yeah. Everybody, if they're playing a driving game, they're most likely on Forza. That's the only games I see people playing, racing game-wise, on Xbox. Mainly. Forza Horizon 4. When anybody's playing a racing game, it's that game.
I think
if you're not on Xbox, you wouldn't actually know how big that game is. Like Forza Horizon 4 is probably one of the biggest games on Xbox.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's up there. Like, really up there.
One of the games I recently bought was the 2.0, that rally game.
Oh, yeah.
And it literally feels so realistic. I was in like a low horsepower car. And
well, yeah, the Dirt Rally games are...
yeah.
The Dirt 5's more like the arcade sort of stuff, and then the Dirt Rally's more like the sim sort of stuff. Can I buy Forza Horizon 4 on PC? It should be on PC. I think it's on Game Pass on PC. Because that's why a load of people play it on Xbox, because it's on Game Pass. That's like one of the main Game Pass games, Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah. So is Steam. I know Horizon 4's on that now.
And that's you see a lot of people online saying only a load of crap games get added to Game Pass, which is there is some truth in it, because some of the games on Game Pass are terrible. But all the first party games that they add in, because all the first party games get added in, don't they? And one of the main reasons to get Game Pass, or one of the main reasons a lot of people get the trial and everything, is probably because of Forza.
Yeah.
You can't connect your controller with your PC. Or you can connect your... Sorry, I've read that wrong. You can connect it.
Yeah, but I think it's only with Windows, because Xbox and Windows are the same company, but I think you can get them plug-in controllers, may work.
You can play the Crew 2 GTA and eat while playing at Horizon 3. You've no excuse. You're gonna go make breakfast.
It's like with the Dirt game.
Me and Grim's going to have a 1v1 on a game. And if it has to be on Fortnite, Grim, it's going to be on Fortnite.
Yeah, because my first Dirt game was Dirt 3. I got for my birthday, and that was a good one. But as soon as I played
all these games,
Dirt 2.0,
Grim, if you've got this, I don't know if it's here at the minute, but Grim, if you've got Modern Warfare 2, get that installed, mate.
Because it's so more realistic than newer Dirt games now.
Well, the other Dirt Rally game was pretty realistic, and that was more of a sim game.
Yeah.
It's just that the Dirt games at the release are more like arcade games where anybody can play, but the Dirt Rally games are a lot harder.
Dirt 3 was
1v1 on Roblox. Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. If you enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content to come. We have had 34 people vote on the poll. 34 people vote on the poll. They only had 14 likes. Come on, what's going on? Come on, we need these likes. Mr. Boss is outperforming us. What can I say? We can't be having that. Doing this glitch in GTA. Crescent, welcome by the way. Yeah, I've just stole this guy's bike for no reason. I don't even know why I've done that. I've done that without thinking. You turn your Titan into a real AC-130. Avenger merged into any plane. Yeah, I've seen that there's a load of glitches again. I've been recommended some glitches. I'm not really looked into them though.
Apparently the car merge is back, like the Bennies or F1s, but I can't do it because I need a modded terabyte Avenger in the MOC.
Oh, it's one of those ones.
Yeah, so pretty much the car you pick out is the car you mod the mods on, and whatever mods you're taking off is off.
Well, I wouldn't really talk about it too
Avenger.
much on stream because they're a bit funny at times with glitches, Rockstar.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not doing it because I don't have vehicles.
You can show people, you know, like the glitched vehicles and everything and talk about them on stream, but you can't just really go into how it's done. Because I don't like that. Services to plane merge. Yeah, I'm not really too into merging up planes and everything. Shinrin, welcome. Did loads of them yesterday. Well, it was only yesterday where I saw the glitches, actually. I think... Who was it now? I think I got shown a tweet on Twitter that I think Mikey B had liked it. And it showed it me because Mikey B had liked it. And it was... I forget who it was. Or his username. But he's got like a redneck American voice. He's hard to understand. Well, I can't understand him at times, but it's that guy.
Another one called Mr. MyPhone. That's fun.
I think that might be him. It's got like that sort of redneck voice, hasn't it? It's just a bit hard to understand. You need either a modded MOC Avenger or Terabyte. Now that is a glitch you can do. You're going to rain L onto oppressor users. Yeah, Oppressor Mark freeze, by the way, in the next DLC. Looking forward to them.
Oh.
No, we're not getting Mark
If they
freeze.
did, I'll
Imagine.
be back.
You've got a modded MOC and a Terabyte. Tired this morning, you know. You know, I'm going to start restarting it early because we're just driving around at the minute. Then I can read chat more often. Bus Smart 2. Enemy EC-130. I'm sorry, but another controversial... Well, it's not really controversial, this. I think a lot of people agree with me. But chopper gunners were better than AC-130s on Modern Warfare 2. Like, chopper gunner was the kill streak. Like, everybody used to bang on about the, you know, getting the nuke. The thing is that the nuke's not even... I don't know. Looking back on that, it was so gimmicky in a way. The nuke, wasn't it? As a chopper gunner, that were pretty fun to use. Slightly OP, I'd say, the chopper gunner. But so was everything in that game. Everything was a bit over the top. Furia Mark 2. Mate, the Furia. Remember when that came out? When was that now? That was ages ago, the Furia. I really didn't like the Furia. Really didn't like it. So Super Mark 2. Yeah, the Fury never got on with it. Never will get on with it. I'm pretty sure I ended up selling it, didn't I? Did they add it to the Podium? I think they might have added it to the Podium one time. I'm not sure now. If it was a while ago. You're going to have to get on that terabyte train. Ahmed, welcome. Oh, it's still the same. It's not changed. Yeah, I have restarted my game a bit early, so it'll take a while. Grim, mate, if you've got Modern Warfare 2, get that installed. If you weren't here earlier, and you're a channel member, and you've been a channel member for a while now, you've nearly got your green badge. Now, the green badge is a 6-month badge. So you get a 1-month badge, a 2-month badge, and then you get a 6-month badge, a 12-month badge, and a 24-month badge. Now, well, today it's the Tunables update, and the Tunables update happens weekly. It's not like an actual DLC. It's not a DLC, it's no downloadable content. It's just like a server-side update, where they put on new discounts and a new Podium vehicle and everything. You've got Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Mate, that's campaign only. Yeah, there is a new DLC coming though with new vehicles and everything, but that's probably not going to be coming out until, I want to say, 2 months. Service to plain glitch merge. Yeah, I don't know every single merge there is. I don't know any at all, to be honest, at the minute, so I can't really join in. You're going to do it with your B11. Forza's got an update all the time for some reason. They're always messing about with it. Clean my penthouse. Well, it's not updated. You know it gets slagged off, but the new NMS update is fantastic. What's that? It's a long wait for this. Yeah, it has been a long wait. But it was like that last year, remember? What CODs do you got? Mate, who taught you English? I don't know. I don't think I've got any that you would have. I've got, looking at the side of me, I've got, these are 360 games, by the way. I've got Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. But why have I even got that out? I think I just got it there with all the other CODs. I've got World at War. I've got some more somewhere. Yeah, I've got Warzone, but it's terrible. You want 2 Nero customs? I'm not even a big fan of the Nero custom. I'm pretty sure I sold mine because I did have one. Because I remember, I think I bought it, when the DLC came out, and it was it the Casino DLC? I'm not sure. It might have been one of those, around that sort of time, anyway. No, I don't have Cold War. Cold War is terrible. I've played Cold War. The thing is with the new Call of Duties, and I've said this before, just skill-based matchmaking ruins everything. Every single game just gets ruined. And the problem with me is the situation I find myself in. It's only like the top maybe 5% or so of people playing can relate to. Because I'll always get put in, like Destiny. Well, use Destiny as an example here because it's the one I play, but I'll always get placed in like top of Diamond, like Diamond 1 or 2, depending on how much you play the game, and then it's you get put with people that are at that same sort of level. And then you can't enjoy the games because every match is a sweat fest. You can't go on games and just chill anymore. We've had a rant about skill-based matchmaking before, because I remember I never used to get, I was never a big noob as a kid, like going back over 10 years ago now. But I was never the best player. Like now and again I would perform like going back 10 years, I would probably perform top at team now and again. Got a few newts, well, I've got loads of newts actually on Modern Warfare 2. But I wouldn't say I was top 5%. But I got better over time. And I think that's how it should be for everybody. Everybody should there shouldn't be skill-based matchmaking, but I see why they've got it in because it helps out, all players that aren't as good. But yeah, that's the problem with Cold Wargame for me. I played it when it was free to play, with the multiplayer. And the matches were easy to start off with, but it quickly changed. And that is the car in the thumbnail. I've actually guessed it right, and I didn't even think it were going to be this. I only made the thumbnail the XXR because it was one of the better looking cars, and I thought, you know what, I'll make that in the thumbnail. But look what it is. That looks nice in red. That does look nice in red.
Looks like the KZ. Well, pretty much is.
Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. I know we were just ranting about skill-based matchmaking. I have to do it on Fortnite. Bloody hell. But yeah, there it is, the Podium vehicle. I'm sure it's called the XXR, isn't it? I might have got that wrong. The problem with this car is there's something wrong with this car which makes it perform worse than what it does, and it's something to do with how they've done the handling or something. I've heard something like that before with this car. It might not be exactly that, but I know there's an issue with this car. If Liam was here, he'd be able to tell you. But really, this car should be a lot better than what it is. Performance-wise. What's triple money? I have no idea. It's only just updated me. Right, let's try and win it. We'll go through the discounts after this. I wouldn't mind winning this because it's not a bad looking car. However, I've already got one. I've already got one customised, so it's not the end of the world. If we only get RP. 10k RP. It's pointless. Smoking jackets. Is that what they've given us this week? Right, let's have a look at the discounts then. Let's get through these as quickly as we can. There's nothing on there. There's probably going to be nothing on Arena War. Saying that, we're coming up to the point where there should be more discounts on Arena War, because I reckon in the next month or so we're going to get some bonuses on Arena War, so keep an eye out for that. Because it has been a while now. And every so often they put triple cash RP and AP on Arena War. It's not happened in a while now. Nothing on there. It's like a micro machine, it's so small. What, the Podium car? The iMorgan's on sale. The iMorgan's been on the Podium. I think it's been on sale before as well, so if you really wanted that car, you probably got it by now. Not really the best car in the game, though. I mean, it's alright. It could be worse, but... The Tempesta and the Infernus Classic. Was the Infernus Classic on sale last week? I think that might be a sale that's been carried over. I think some of these discounts were on sale last week. I think, when this happens, it's because I've only just joined when it's updated, and all the other ones haven't been cleared off, so... The Pegasi Reaper, I think that's a new one for this week, but the X80 Pro 2, that was on sale last week. The Vapid FMJ, I think that's a new one. I remember saying last week for the X80 Pro 2, that would have been a good car if a certain little glitch still existed, but it doesn't anymore. RIP. Cyrus, was that on sale last week? I wouldn't get the Osiris anyway. It's an old vehicle. The customisation's not that good, neither is the performance compared to newer cars. Office has a discount. We'll check that then. Scramjet, was that on sale? The Kanjali. I don't know, a lot of these seem too familiar to last week. I don't think... Was the Hydra on sale? I think it might have been. Triple Cash and RP on Cunning Stunts DLC stunt races are gone. RIP. Looks like you've got both new and old. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's I think it's, you know, because I've just launched the game, or probably as soon as the tunables have updated, so it's not had time to get rid of all the other discounts, so it's showing me both the discounts. Now, I don't think anything was on sale last week on this website, so if there's anything new on here, we know it's a new discount. I'm trying to think what was on sale last week. They're normally free, by the way. So we've got the Armoured Kuruma. That's on sale. They're normally free, by the way. So the Armoured Kuruma's on sale. It's not looking like there's anything else. I think last week it was the facility that was on sale, so we'll have a look at the facilities first. So yeah, they're still on sale. They shouldn't be on sale though. So nightclubs out on sale. Arcades out on sale. Hangers out on sale, and where's bunkers? Let's have a look. Bunkers out on sale. Somebody said offices were on sale though. And they are. Right, anyway, there's a Podium vehicle, if you want to have a look. So yeah, we did guess it right with the thumbnail this week, but to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be this vehicle, because I only made the thumbnail, like I was saying earlier, because I thought it was an alright car, and I saw it was on the Podium list. I thought, you know what, we'll make one for that. But yeah, it turned out it was on the Podium. Now, a fun fact for another upcoming Podium vehicle is that the Entity XF is also going to be on the Podium at some point, which is the older version of this car, so it's not too old, it's just the Entity XF is the original Koenigsegg that was in the game, whereas this is like one of the more updated ones, so it's too small. It's not that small, it's about regular size. Your internet is crap. Oh, you're getting your excuses in early, Grim, for I want to beat you in that 1v1. Triple on all land races. Is it? Triple cash and RP on all land races. Let me get Twitter up. I'm not seeing anything on Twitter. Nobody's posted anything. I don't know, we're probably going to stay on GTA for a bit, Grim, and then 1v1U in bonus time on whatever. I've showed you the games I've got, mate. Get one installed. Let's go. You've got time to install Destiny 2, mate. If you reckon you can beat me on any game, you've got time to install it. Bonuses on VIP work would really make this a special week. Go get your money from your safe. What, in my arcade? Double cash and RP on Simia missions are now gone. RIP. You know, we must have a lot of regulars in today, because the average watch time has gone up to 4 minutes 30, and it's not normally that at this point. Going back to the poll, if you've not voted in the poll, just let me know, because I'm trying to get an idea of how many people is going to be looking forward to the next DLC or excited for it, because the previous two DLCs were a bit overhyped. I think this one does sound more promising, because it is more of what the community was wanting. If you've not seen the information on the upcoming DLC, it sounds like it's going to be more of a old school Fast and Furious inspired DLC, so we've got that to look forward to. if you've not seen the information and you want to find out more information, Rockstar released a newswire post the other week about it. There's a video on my channel about it as well. But yeah, most people have probably heard about it. But 83% of people like the sound of the upcoming DLC, which is more than what I thought it would have been, you know, because I know there is a fair few people that aren't really too bothered about vehicles, and it seems to be like mainly a vehicle-focused DLC. There's going to be some activities in it. It sounds like, you know, the truck ice that was in, what was it, the first movie. It sounds like there's going to be something like that you can do, so... You've got to get the achievement in Gears 5. I've not got Gears 5 installed, mate, and I can't really install it because I'm streaming. Yeah, I've not got it installed. I uninstalled it to install something. I think it might have been bloody Warzone. The game's massive. Well, since you're not streaming, mate, get rid of something. Install Destiny, mate, and you'll get a battery. Trippy, welcome. You're kind of interested how they're going to execute this idea of an underground car meet sort of update. Yeah, hopefully they get it right. Five Nights at Freddy's, I forgot about that. Maybe today. It's just Grimm's wanting a 1v1 for some reason. No, mate, not yet, mate. Install D2, mate. You'll get a battery. What guns you got on D2? It's not going to install today. Surely your internet can't be that bad. The game must be like, what, 70 gig for you? Could do that in an hour. Is a smoking jacket. Let's have a look at that. We can go over here and change, can't we? Where would I find that? It's trash, mate. It sounds like you're trying to dodge getting a beating. Would they be in special? Probably are, aren't they? I don't know, it's a jacket. Well, it's not going to be in here. Do you know where to find this jacket?
I'm trying to look now.
Triple cash and RP on Miss Barker free mode missions.
Oh, it's in loungewear. Navy pins.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
We're not wearing that. We're not wearing that.
In pajamas as well.
I'd rather wear a bloody Christmas jumper. I'm going to put this on there. Where is it? Can't really see the logo. I wonder if we're going to get more t-shirts like this. We could do in that next DLC, you know. We've got to invite that bloody fishman. Here he is, your early leader, Grim. Based on the update teaser, it seemed we might get some more tuner options. Hopefully. Maybe adjusting the camber.
Twin turbo.
Manual gears. Hey, look, come on, guys. We've had nearly 50 votes now. We've had only 16 likes. Come on. Get liking. It's better than any of my current outfits. You having a laugh? You having a laugh? Mate, I'm dressed up as Skull Trooper, mate. Can you not tell? I'm Skull Trooper from Fortnite. This is a good outfit. T-Days,
for
welcome by the way.
Halloween's edition.
Thanks for that. I don't even know what double is. Somebody said triple cash and RP. What is triple cash and RP? It's land races, isn't it? Triple cash and RP. You move in 2 games, then you can install D2. Mate, just delete them. Get rid of them. You see, I can't believe you play Gears of War. Gears of War, I'm sorry, but if you play Gears of War, you're over 30.
I've only
Now, there might be
played
a few
1, 2, 3.
exceptions, but... Like, Gears of War is kind of a... It's not really... I don't know, it's hard to put... I guess it's a boomers game. That's how you ought to say it. Well, it is, isn't it, Gears of War? Gears of War is alright, but it has got more of an older audience. And the people that play it, yeah, there is some so good players playing it, but I remember that being really good, you know, when it first came out. Like it used to be massive online back in, like, 2006, 2008, so that was ages ago now, and it's not really kept its relevancy, so, like, all the people that are playing, you'll get some people my sort of age that were really young playing it back then. I mean, when I first played Gears of War in single digits, so... But there weren't really many people in single digits playing Gears of War. They're all like in the 20s, so they'll be like knocking on 40 now. But anyway. It's saying that, Fishman, do you play it?
Oh, ho, ho. Careful, man.
It is. You're the sort of age to be playing Gears of War.
No, I'm not the sort of age to be playing Gears of War.
I literally...
Fortnite is the best game to ever exist. You're just trying to wind people up.
The last one I played.
There you go, Streets 40.
Sorry I've missed some things here. We've gone off on a right tangent, haven't we?
Holy cough, I'm sick and tired of it already.
It's for 500 Microsoft points. Look at you thinking you're all OG. Mate, Microsoft points were discontinued before you were even born, mate. Come on, mate, I remember being in Tesco's and asking my mother for some Microsoft points, like... That's ages ago now. I remember, I knew how much it was to buy. This was when the map packs came out for Halo. And I knew how much they were. But like my mother never used to believe me, and we were there for like 5 minutes asking the guy in game, is this enough for what he needs to buy, blah blah blah. Oh, and it used to, you know, like when you're about 10, maybe a bit younger than 10, 5 minutes in a store used to last forever. In fact, 5 minutes in a store just about nonsense anyway. Seems to last forever, even today. But
no. 5 minutes in the store is literally an hour.
Yeah, well, it felt like it even more so as a kid, because I don't know, you just got less patience as a kid, but...
Yeah.
Your pin message worked,
Yeah.
and new subs. I don't even know how many new subs I've got. I've got a new member there. You're really happy with 3 times the land races? Yeah, that's not a bad one. I remember when I used to buy Microsoft points from online stores and they would turn up in a proper Xbox case. They did as well, didn't they? And then they changed them to those like cheap cases, remember? They used to come in like those... they had like a cardboard casing, didn't they? With a printing on. And then inside it'd be like a foam sort of thing with a card inside, and then you had to scratch the back off the card. And then they just started selling them on the receipts. You not remember that?
I remember
You still scratch the back off them now, don't you? You know, when you buy them in stores, but they don't come as like a just normal gift card. They used to come in like a box, like what Mikey was on about, but then they slowly changed it over time to what they've got now.
He's so old.
The little shitty foam boxes. They were terrible.
Yeah.
Is that only for Rockstar created races, or does custom races get 3 times? I think it's only for Rockstar races, mate. 1 lap races, and you spent the next 8 minutes smashing registers. Only Rockstar created races. 4,200 in a proper Xbox case. No, I don't even think I bought that many at once. What was the ice I bought? You used to get 1200, I think. I don't know, I can't really remember how many you could buy. I think that was one of the highest ones though, wasn't it? 4,200. You can't play D2, it's 84 gigabytes and you only have 78.6 available. Mate, you know what the solution is. Uninstall something. Mate, let's get on. You said you'd beat me on any game, mate. So I'll pick the game. You install it. No, mate. $2,400 was a smaller one. I think I might have got 2,400. Those were the days, Microsoft points. You used to get people messaging you though, all the time saying, "Oh, if you pay me like 800 Microsoft points, I can get you this, that, and other in video games." It used to be quite popular on COD. People saying, "Oh, if you give me 800 Microsoft points, I'll get you 10th prestige." But they were just scams. I wonder how many people fell for that, actually, thinking about it now. Like, I weren't... To be honest, with how young I was thinking about it now, I was a bit clued up, because I just knew that it was just a load of BS. People were sending messages like that. I wonder how many kids would fall for something like that, though. Because I remember getting those messages from about 11, saying they could get me 10th prestige if I spent 800 Microsoft points. And I was just like, no, what a load of crap. Changing your gamer tag used to be 800, yeah it did. Never even changed mine though, so... I know somebody I knew used to change it every week, and I don't know why. It's weird, isn't it? Spent 800 Microsoft points a week changing his gamer tag. You do like having Rainbow Six, Fortnite, Cold War and Forza. Mate, uninstall Rainbow Six. It's tragic. He is scared. Grim is scared. I remember back when you could earn Microsoft points just from playing games, then you could cash them in. Rainbow Six is good. It's not. It's not. It's really not. Rainbow Six is a good game. It's a good game if you don't like moving around. Because that game is the most campy game that you can play. It's just people camping everywhere. It is sweaty. It is sweaty. I wouldn't even say it's that sweaty. I think the problem with Rainbow Six Siege is there's all this equipment and everything in the game of people just holding angles. Like, it's just a nightmare. I won't even say like a lot of the times the people that kill you are even better than you. It's just there's so much crap in it. That's what it feels like to me anyway. You played Xbox since the original one came out? Yeah, I've been playing on Xbox since the original one. I've not always been online though. The first time I was online was probably, well, it was when the 360 was out. But I'd say I got into the online sort of thing before most people did. I remember a lot of people got into it, you know, around time Modern Warfare 2 came out. That's when it started blowing up big time, online gaming. And I remember being a bit sad at the time, because I always used to play Halo 3. And people just stopped playing Halo 3 to play Modern Warfare 2, you know. People stopped playing Halo 3 to play Modern Warfare 2, and I was a bit... I don't know. I wouldn't say upset was the right word to use, I was just a bit disappointed. Because I still prefer Halo 3 to Modern Warfare 2. I did go and play Modern Warfare 2 in the end with people that I knew, but I'd still say Halo 3 was better. You move your Rainbow Six to external. Just get rid of it, Grim. I'm doing you a favour, mate, by making you uninstall it. You don't want that game. Right, what are we doing? Been in here ages. You're on the creator, mate. What are you making? Trying to make a rival map for Calari Cross. Fishman's Army Cross.
What are we doing?
I've no idea. You started out with Halo. Well, Halo was the game back in the day. It's a shame what's happened to Halo. And I've heard, listen to this, I've heard that Halo, it's not even going to have a battle royale. So God knows how it's going to get relevant on the Twitch viewers list. I mean, have you seen how relevant the regular Call of Duty mode is on Twitch? If you've not got streamers playing your game, it's not going to do as well. Streamers actually help out games more than what people think they do. Like, Fortnite blew up off streaming, really.
Yeah.
I think Fortnite would have blown up anyway without the streamers,
Kids
but
get in trouble.
the streamers really did help out.
Nah, hit ahead.
Ooh.
Give me
Yeah.
1200 Microsoft points and you'll get a secret mini user. You know, I think somewhere, you know, because I never threw it away, I've got one of those phone things that we're on about.
What are you doing, Street? What are you on?
I'm just driving back.
What's double money?
Oh.
You know, I forgot, but I think Triple Cash and RP is on
I was in your session. but
LAN
Supra
races.
found me these, so I was like, yeah, I'll just join Supra.
There you
Why this?
go. Oh, seeing as you're doing races.
Yeah, well, I've already done mine. Well, I've done Supra, just done 4 of them.
Sorry, I'm yawning. No, the
This
deadline
is
maps aren't out.
bloody cold.
I was saying with the deadline maps, it's probably going to be a, I don't know. I reckon we'll get the deadline maps in 2 weeks' time, I reckon.
Yeah, I thought they were coming 1 week after another. Like I thought we were.
I was saying when they
Stunt
release the
races,
deadline
their
maps, it'll
deadline,
be an
yeah.
indication of when we're going to be expecting to get the DLC, because if it's going to be 3 week gaps in between, you know, the deadline maps, well, the stunt races, the deadline arenas and the survival maps, then surely it's going to be like a 3 week gap after the survival maps, and then it's going to be the DLC, if that makes sense. So depending on when we get the deadline maps, or the deadline arenas, because that's what they call them, we're going to have a good idea of when the DLC is going to be coming out. So if they come out next week, the DLC is probably going to come out sooner than what we all thought. Because I thought it was going to come out like late July, early August.
So did I.
Yeah.
You hate it when popular streamers play old games that I used to like to play, but then when they leave, then the game's considered dead. Yeah, I get that. A lot of people, I don't know, there's a few games that have got quite an active community, but people don't really stream it. Games, you know, the top games, a lot of people are streaming it. I mean, that's naturally going to do, especially, you know, with Battle Royales. I think streamers helped out with Battle Royales. I mean, remember PUBG? PUBG blew up because of streaming. PUBG blew up because of streamers playing. Because people like to watch that sort of game. I'd say people like to watch people play that game more than actually play it themselves. That's the type of game it is. And then, because PUBG blew up, Fortnite made a Battle Royale mode, and then now you've got Fortnite. And that was pushed forward by people streaming. But I remember that the reason why people started playing Fortnite was because PUBG in its early days was so clunky, so everybody was like looking for another Battle Royale to play, because they liked the concepts of the game, but PUBG was just glitchy. So everybody started playing Fortnite when that came out. That's what you're thinking, late July to mid-August. Say it will be in July. Mate, have you not heard? Mr. Boss for the Win says on his video, it was in his thumbnail, next gen release is coming out this month, 22nd of June. You remember when we saw that on the thumbnail? It's going to be happening this month, guys.
I think I need to find a baseball bat for that bastard.
But no, it's
The
coming out
fuck
on
is that
11th of
place?
November. It's coming out on
Yeah,
11th of
guys.
November, and that is a 10-year anniversary of Skyrim. Fortnite got the kids audience. Yeah, it has.
Hmm?
A lot of people watch Warzone there as well on Twitch.
I
I was saying that earlier though, I think you know the problem when Elite's streaming it, he's got gifting in the title, so like he just gets people in for gifting rather than actual content, which is I think more of a bad thing, to be honest. You can't stand Fortnite, but you have to say it's got the all battle royale started. You know, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there because H1 was still pretty big. Like H1 really got it going, and then H1 died because PUBG did it better. And if PUBG actually works back in the day when it first came out, I'd say people would still be playing that game a lot more than what they currently do. So I remember, like I was saying, a lot of people went over to Fortnite because it was just a buggy mess, PUBG at the time. So then when Fortnite released its Battle Royale, a lot of people started playing that. And Fortnite's Battle Royale actually worked when it was released, so... You refuse to watch Mr. Boss for the win.
Oh,
Street is in his youth.
Yep.
Bloody hell.
Oh, I literally unsubscribed to Mr. Boss for the win when he started on the GTA 6 videos. Oh, GTA 6.
Yeah, you'll
GTA
just get
6,
for the
GTA
views.
6.
Oh,
Yeah, but
oh,
that's...
yeah,
He puts GTA 6 in them all and clickbaits it everywhere. He knows they're going to get views. Like even people on the, you know, the Rockstar tweets are replying, "Don't care, where's GTA 6?" It's like we've had conversations about GTA 6 before. And I don't get the point in people begging it for it to be released. So.
Well, as Ned Luke said, the voice actor of Michael, he said, "Wait until Rockstar. If you want to have a GTA 6 coming out, wait until Rockstar reveals it."
The problem is trippy, mate. They added in skill-based matchmaking on it. Well, I used to win a fair few games on that for skill-based matchmaking, but skill-based matchmaking now just makes it ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'd say on that game, I don't really play it much, but you know when I play solos, you know when you play with other teammates, it kind of lowers it a bit depending on their skill level. But when I play with Slicko, Slicko's alright. He's not as good as me, but he definitely places it as, you know, in the top matchmaking lobby because skill-based matchmaking lobbies, because we've seen a few people cheat before on it. And if cheaters are going to be in any matchmaking pools, they're going to be higher up in all matchmaking pools because they're using aimbot. So if I was Rockstar, I would push the idea of GTA 6 back every time someone did that. Well, the thing is, what I don't get is people don't realise that the longer they take with GTA 6, the better the game's going to be. Imagine if they announced it now, all the people that have been begging for GTA 6 are going to be really disappointed. So if anything, Rockstar's doing them a favour. But they're attacking Rockstar. So you've got all these GTA 6 beggars attacking Rockstar, and Rockstar are doing the best that they possibly can to make sure the game's going to be as good as what people expect it to be. So they've not announced it already because they know the game's nowhere near ready. I ran somebody over on accident.
Yeah, or as Mikey said,
I'm back into playing Far Cry.
Well, they haven't started development.
To be honest, I'd say they've started, but
yeah,
highly doubt they're anywhere near completing.
Well, I don't think they've finished the main storyline. Cyberjump.
Well,
Does anyone still play that
Far
game?
Cry.
Has anybody completed that game without, like, just giving up on the amount of times it's crashed?
I was thinking about getting it, but I was like, I'll probably wait until I get a better Xbox and get it.
You went for your breakfast? No, I want a 1v1 you on D2, mate.
Oh. Toxic.
I'll still be on for a tiny bit after I've done streaming as well, so if you don't install it in time, I'll still be waiting for you. You like the colour on my Sultan? I've got a few like this actually, I'm near my garage, I'll show you. It's not a legitimate colour though. it's an extended Xcode crew colour. But not only that, it's glitched at the same time, so like the finish on it's slightly different than what it normally should be.
You're a modder.
Where are they? I think they're in here. Am I a modder? Big time modder. I'm a bit tired today. I don't know why. Woke up at the time I normally do as well. 6:30. One of them days that you wake up and you're still tired. That's awful. I'm sure they're in here. There they are. Those are the other two, but there's loads up here. Look. Oh no, there isn't. There isn't. They're in the other one now. But they're a bit like that, aren't they? The other ones, I should have probably re-merged this because the interior should be slightly different. Hang on. You've got loads of neon colours. It says it's going to take 9 hours. Well, quit the game or something. Quit a game. Don't be playing anything. Show your car you've never seen before. What, that I own? You'll have seen them all anyway. You'll have seen all the cars in the game as well. You're not on a game. Ring BT up. Whatever it is. Here we go. Here they are. That's a nice one. So you can see the secondary colour's got a slightly different finish to it. That's not really got any secondary colours. This does, you can tell. Look. You can see it more clear outside in better lighting. You always hear people asking for crossplay for GTA, but in a way that wouldn't be a good way unless they did it the Rust way, where only consoles crossplay with each other. That's probably going to happen. We've had conversations about crossplay before, and I said, to be honest, I can only see them doing crossplay if they don't include PC, because the amount of cheaters on PC. And there is a few games that, well, Destiny 2, that's getting crossplay. You can crossplay with PC players, however, you only get put with PC players if you're joining a friend that is on PC. So if you're in a party with somebody that's on PC, you also get put with PC players. But if you're on Xbox and you're just playing with Xbox players and PlayStation players in your party, you'll only get put with Xbox and PlayStation players. No PC players. Prestige emblem on wheels. Disgusting, mate. Give over, mate. Mate. It's not letting people know I'm a Prestige 6.
Ooh.
My stream's a bit behind it.
Mate.
Yeah, I'm not having that. It's attacking my wheel rims. They're decent. That's why you're playing Warzone. Or you quit playing Warzone, sorry. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's silly. Warzone could be a lot better than what it is if they put out a next gen update where you get FOV sliders on console. Because a lot of people have been asking for that, and there's no next gen update. And there was no cross generation play. Cross platform play with PC. PlayStation 4 players on Warzone can just play with PlayStation 4 players, they can disable it. But on Xbox you can't disable it. You get thrown in with PC players, and the amount of people I've seen cheating on that game. I've nicknamed it Cheat Zone. I've never seen cheating as rife as in that game. That is the bad I've ever seen cheating.
Doesn't handle the best, you see.
No. So I got that car.
And the thing is, there's probably loads of people cheating on that game as well that you can't really tell that they're cheating.
So I redid it with Penny.
They're just good at hiding it. Like how many people have got warlocks and stuff like that.
I don't think I can do that new merge.
You bought the new Cold War?
Merge.
You can if you...
I don't have any modded.
After Halo Infinite, There probably won't be another Halo launch in 10 years. Good, because 343 Industries are crap. We talked about 343 Industries before. I've told you about what happened to me and my mate on the forum. My mate was giving him constructive criticism on an update, saying, what they've done wrong and what they should have probably done, giving them feedback. And they took it the wrong way because they're from bloody Seattle and they're all a bit weird in Seattle, aren't they?
Watch your head there,
They're all a bit too politically inclined, aren't they? A bit touchy. Yeah, we've got the blue-haired banner, basically. But I don't know. I can kind of see why, because I guess it was against. It's just weird how that happened. Because the post got removed for. Because what happened, if you're curious, the post got removed because they didn't like what he had to say, even though it was just feedback at the end of the day. And somebody probably thought, this is going to hurt somebody's feelings who's worked on the game or something. And the reason why I'm thinking like that is because they're based in Seattle. In Seattle, from what I've seen online, it's like politics. Politics is in charge of their lives. They don't live a normal life. But anyway, we're not going on about politics. But he made another post after saying that the moderators on the forum are a bit. They don't do a good enough job. And apparently that was against, the rules of the forum, and he's been banned forever. And I got banned for a month for agreeing with him. He got banned forever for creating it, and I got banned for a month. We were going to get in a vehicle, weren't we? This is a while back now. When was this? I'm trying to think of when it was. I think it might have been. It was either 2018 or 2017. So that's like 3 or 4 years ago now. I think it was 2017, I think it was 2017. Double cash and RP on special cargo this week. What, the secret gold rims? Well, it's like a weird yellow in it.
Oh God.
I just think not everybody might be like that in Seattle, but a lot of things you see online, it's a bit. I wouldn't want to go there. But anyway.
You did it again. It's kind of picky up street.
I've crashed already reading my chat.
Yeah,
Destiny ain't even at a gigabyte yet.
Minutes,
What? Mate, BT, ring up BT and tell them you're switching to Virgin Media, mate.
So you do it now.
Okay.
You're saddened by the lack of new car shit, mate. I've not done anything to my garages in ages, mate. First 2 times cargo week ever. That my first thought is F that lol.
Yep.
What you're hoping for this DLC is for the cars to not have copy and pasted interiors. We'll be able to customise the interiors again, hopefully.
That one drives first person anyway, so who cares?
He's not even playing a game, apparently. You can't get Virgin Media, mate. Where do you live? Have you got your own island?
Got some outback internet you can have.
It sounds like it.
50% off.
BT's ripping him off.
That's how bad it is.
10 megabit download speeds. 100 quid a month. Oh. Do a burnout. Can't really do one. Bottled it.
There you go, do a burnout on that. Oh, it's going to be close.
Talking about bottled, it's the Euros are coming up, aren't they? Who do you think's going to win the Euros? I don't want them to win it. But the teams I think have got a shout are probably France
Spain.
and Italy. I think Spain will do better than what they did in the last tournament, but that's not going to be hard for them because they got knocked out by Russia. Surely that can't happen again.
Yeah, I think so.
But England's not going to win it. I can't believe some people think England's going to win it. I'll tell you now. You know the awards that people do? For stuff like most overrated team? That's England. Free champagne at all bars, is that a thing? It's this one's tweeted. Yes, Podium vehicle is the Entity XXR. Triple cash and RP on all land races, double cash and RP on special cargo, sell missions, and business battles. Free champagne at all bars. What a weird thing. Login unlocks the navy pinstripe pyjamas and the navy pinstripe smoking jackets. 6% off the executive officers, 50% off special cargo warehouses, 50% off, i.e. hoodies, diamond casino and resort clothing. What a weird discount. 40% off casino penthouse and iron properties. 40% off the FMG, Armoured Karuma, Osiris, 40% off the Reaper and Tempesta, and 35% off the Ruiner 6000. So there you go. What is going on? What are you doing? You're destroying my car. You're blown up.
I got tangled up. Oh, look how far he's going to fall in. Oh, is he going to
How weird.
land it? How did you not die? How did you not blow up from that?
I don't know, I didn't blow up.
Oh,
I've watched it on Supers,
I got
Sunstream, and
dreaming.
oh my god.
You're more pumped about the 2 times business battles than special cargo, actually. Oh, look at the state of my
Mostly
car as well.
Taxi here.
thanks. Yeah,
He's got
sorry
axe.
about that.
Yeah, he's cheating.
I was
We're having
gonna
this
keep
debate
on stuck
earlier.
on that building.
Fishman Army is not an army, it's a kids club. I'm not wrong.
No.
It's a kids club.
You're incorrect.
What we were saying was earlier, I don't think you were here, but Grim was saying Fishman Army would beat me in any other game. I know. How we're not blown up?
FIFA 21.
FIFA 21.
I can see
Well,
Ron.
you've been playing that on Game Pass.
Mikey's
FIFA's
Mikey's
terrible.
talking about me livery on the car. I can see Ron.
You
Alright.
can see Ron.
Yeah, the car, the livery on it. To be honest, with the colour scheme, the livery and that, it
Seen
reminds
that
me of
coming.
the Ford GT. The
I've seen that.
GT40.
Yeah, go on, mate. Enjoy your drive.
Oh.
You don't know how many times I've done that.
Oh.
FIFA 21, he would beat me, mate. FIFA's not even that good. You know the problem with FIFA is, you know, when you're aiming, where to pass it, the aiming gets locked in as soon as you press the button and not on release of the button. So when you're like lining up your shot and holding B down, where you're aiming is already locked in place. I don't like how it's like
That's
that.
probably going to take Super a night out.
That will, that one.
What's Ron's
That's
fish?
expensive.
No, right.
Yeah, we'll go for a nice
See
cruise
Mikey's
and I'll
comment?
get money out.
Really wants to do those missions on
What's
triple.
Ron Fish.
Hey.
Oh, mate, that was a solid punch then. Mate, what have you got around your neck?
They're the glow things that we got, remember? They flash. Yeah, come on, let's go for a
Like-
nice cruise. Look at this thing.
He's got all the rave gear on. Come back, you've got the rave gear on. The rave
Yeah,
shades.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, take your mask off.
and
These
the
are him.
goggles and
Mikey's had a pair of these. I can't believe people used to wear these.
still do. Come on, get in. Go for a roll. Oh, maybe not with that. Not fight.
No, mate, this is some like Tory taxi? This.
Yeah.
I'll mark a
Imagine
waypoint.
like
You've got to take me there.
Driving,
We'll drive
being
around.
driven
we'll pay you.
around,
No, you gotta
and
pay
that's
the,
the plate.
Right.
it's red light.
Take me there. Take me there, and I will PayPal you £2,000
Oh,
in GTA.
£6,000. Is that $12,000?
Nah, that would be $9 million.
Race your street, ready, set, go.
Am I a Tory? I don't assign myself to political parties, mate.
Oh, fish down with me, crash.
See ya.
I joke about Tories a fair bit, but that Tory stuff, it's more like a British meme, innit?
Traction controller.
There's some people that take it a bit too far, though.
Everyone's kicked in.
Am I a Tory? Mate, slow down, you're breaking speed limit laws.
Toy poodle.
Mate, slow
This is
down.
the fastest Stafford in history.
Slow down, I've not paid for this service. I want to get there safely, mate.
Okay, you want to do it backwards?
Mate, I'm putting in a whiplash claim.
Yeah, we'll go backwards then. How about that?
No, this is making me travel sick, mate.
Oh, okay, right, let's say that.
It doesn't actually make me travel sick doing that. Some people get travel sickness, you know, on like public transport, whether that be on a train or a bus. You know the seats that are facing the other way to where you're going. So then you're like sat backwards. Some people get travel sickness from that, don't they? I don't know, I don't mind it. Tell Fish you've got the pink Avenger with the white bios made now.
What's he got? Pink
Revoker is the real Uber.
Oh.
Oh mate, what's going on here? We've got a rival taxi after us. Have that.
Where are we going, mate? Chili.
Diamond Slasher, what an invite. From the speedo we gave you.
Yeah.
The game's a lot more enjoyable in first person.
Okay, I don't know what Mikey means. I'll have to see it this weekend, Mikey. If you're around.
Mate, you missed the turn off.
No, I'm going this way, mate. For me,
Alright, I'll pay extra for my custom route. You've got to follow it from this point though.
Okay.
That guy was a prat. Mate, who have you been watching? Mark Bloody Goldbridge.
I'll get another car.
I'll give that corner a 3 out of 10.
3?
Yeah, 3 out of 10.
That one. We've fought at least a 5 then.
3.1.
Oh. Tough judge.
It's not smooth enough, mate. Wrong gear and everything.
He's paid for the hour. And the damages.
Come on, mate. You're bottling this like it's your first driving test.
I was trying to try and knock that dude off his bike. Should do that. Should do a race. Downtown underground, but you got to follow the
Fish's
red
characters
lights.
need to get his mullet extended. Kinda sad that Rockstar took away triple money on stunt races. Yeah, I don't dislike triple money on stunt races. I think they're alright. I was actually enjoying them. Yeah, I think sometimes, you know, if people are enjoying the triple cash and RP activities, they should just get carried over. I mean, it's triple cash and RP on races. It's not like people are going to make a ridiculous amount, even if you're winning every race. You'd have to put some time into, like, make a lot of money.
How did he not fall off?
Time am I streaming until? I don't know yet. I know I'm streaming for about 3 hours. So that's going to be out at least another 50 minutes. Oh mate, that was your worst corner yet. That's a 2.
I don't want to be.
Will they get above a 5 on a corner?
Oh, head.
That's a 0, mate. You crashed on the entry, mate. That's a 0. Big sweep in one here.
Doesn't like to turn the old stuff. Oh,
You've missed the corner. That's. He's been disqualified. It's a DQ.
just stay there.
You bottled the jump. The 2 bike races and the off-road ones. What are they your favourites?
Yeah, I like the bike.
Were the only ones that you didn't enjoy? Sorry, I should have read you the comment.
Super didn't.
Well, the problem is with the first off-road one. The problem is with that is the first sector of that track is alright, and if that got made into a circuit, it would have been a good track.
Yeah,
It's after, you know, when you jump into the tube and it takes you away from where the start line is. They should have just took you back to the start line, but oh well. The one that was locked to your sports class was your favourite? Yeah, that one's alright.
What the hell is this music? Can you hear the music?
No, I can't.
What is that? Cult FM.
Left me lying.
That's terrible.
I'll turn that back down quickly. You didn't like tight spot? On what track? Sorry to say this, mate, but this has been an awful taxi ride. Not really enjoyed it.
Where the horn?
Yeah. I'm not pressing
Mate, I'm gonna get out of this car with a migraine.
Didn't get out with more than a migraine.
Ultimately rank up 40 ranks this week. That's not bad. Street needs to launch you off the top mountain. Nah, we're staying up here. We're gonna admire the view. You're surprised at how well the Stafford does uphill?
Yeah, it does pretty good uphill actually.
I'm surprised Fishman's not blaming that on his driving.
That's not the greatest car to drive, but it's I'm surprised
No,
it's done that
Bentley.
well up here, to be honest with you.
Your favourite was A Bridge Too Far and Sea Stunt and Chicanes. A Bridge Too Far, that's the Irish one, isn't it? Or the one that we were saying is the Irish track, 'cause it's got the green, white and orange colour scheme to it. You'd get out of that car now if I was you.
I didn't even want to go to the top.
Yeah, the Superclass races were pretty bland. Stafford has a decent amount of power, just a little odd to drive. Well, I think the reason why it's odd is because of the driver, to be honest. Like, look at him.
drops.
I hope I'm not paying for what costs of your insurance here, because your car's that damaged. Weird.
I think he'll be back, so give him a minute.
Oh, let's climb up. Let's walk across this. Oh god, have I fallen over? What's going on here? I can't look down. What on earth? What a weird game. There we go, what a view. It's not even rendered in properly, look at that. Oh, that looks terrible, look at that. The Irish stunt race, yeah. I remember it last week because she was saying, oh, it's going to be my favourite. And that's the one with the sports cars, isn't it? When we're in the GTO. It's not a bad track. It's probably one of the better ones. We didn't play it today because I think it was... well, I remember that one quite vividly because it was one of the first ones that we played. That and the bike one at the start. I didn't like the bike one at the start. It had to render in. Wow. I'm looking outside of my window and the render distance must be poor today. It's a bit misty. Right. I don't know what we're doing now. Mate, get those NPCs with that flag. You've scared them off. You've scared them off. Let's chase them down. Watch them have despawned. Have they actually like ran off the side of the mountain? They ran this way, didn't they? Oh, there they are. Ran into a dodgy area. How rude am I to chase the NPCs? Yeah, I'm chasing them down. I'm telling them everything's going to be alright. Where have they gone? I think they might have despawned unless they've just fallen down the hill. I heard him. They've gone this way. Here they are, look.
Hit him with the fire.
Oh, there's one of them. Where's the other one? Why is he hiding like this? Is his mate's probably fallen down. The rock's sliding down.
Hit him with the firework launcher.
I'll nudge him a bit, see what happens. I'll shoot. Oh, mate, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. I thought my character had fallen over then. Oh, no, I'm gone. No. I'm dead. Oh, he's still running.
And dead.
Give him a cheeky kick, mate. He's got magnets on his shoes or something. He's probably despawned now, hasn't he? Yeah, that was so weird. He's just running down like almost vertical. Yeah, no, I don't know how he's lived. I've just hit my head on the tree there and died again. But where's the other one gone? He's got to have despawned. Surely he ended up falling down there and just dying. I thought that was him then, but it's my shadow.
Scaredy shadow.
I'm dead again. I need an Elmo.
And again. And again. And again. And again.
Silver.
We're gonna get this.
Hopefully this
business
view's a lot better. I swear I turned off, where is it? Depth of, depth
going. Oh, it's gonna blow
of
up.
view.
Oh no.
Where is it?
I was gonna blow up for sure. Has to. Oh yeah? No? Okay. Yeah, right.
It's not in controls though. There's no slider for it, is there?
Are you rolling down the hill?
Yeah, pretty much. But in the car. I thought it was gonna blow up, but I didn't.
In-game depth
I
of
love
field
that.
effects. See, I don't like that. That's better. Play some Fortnite, you will enjoy it. No, I won't. You want a 1v1 with me on it. That's why. I'm gonna die again here. There's no getting down. Tie your shoelaces up. Can I even angle it properly? Don't think I can I? Can't see my shoes. It's weird how it like gets tracked. Oh, there's no way I can line this up so I can zoom in on shoes. Where's this camera? Fortnite isn't a real game. How is it not? Fortnite is the game.
All sweaty, try hard, sock super, yes.
Oh, what a shot.
It is, lad. It's for 11 to 14-year-olds only. I think they've definitely made it that sort of way, you know, with the, you know, with all the stuff that they've added in. You know, like all the skins, some of the skins are a bit childish and everything. Some of the directions they've took the game in are a bit childish. But to be honest, when it first came out, I didn't really have that opinion on it. Yeah, the graphics have always been a bit cartoony, but I don't know. I always judged it gameplay-wise.
Right, you want to pick you up? I'm coming around the other side.
I need to pick up.
Who's super?
Who are you picking up?
Yeah, I'm in this business battle.
Mate,
Coming around the other side.
Yeah, I need to pick
Yeah.
up.
I'm around the other side. Coming round.
I need taking to this 1v1 between me and Groom.
Which side are you on?
See on the map? I'm still walking down from where that NPC was earlier.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm coming over there.
Oh, Grim, are you online at the minute?
Oh.
Well, 1v1. Get D2 installed. Mentally, he's 11 and 14. It's only at 4 gigabyte. Alright, I'll have you a 1v1 later then. But you're representing Fishman's army, and are you sure you want to 1v1 me on D2?
Yeah, they make us look bad.
It'd make you look bad on Fortnite, mate, if you 1v1 me.
Whoop.
Oh, the NPC's hit me as well. The NPC's flying. And now I'm getting shot at by your business battle.
Yeah. Get in.
I'm nearly dead. It makes you better being in the Fishman army. What, you get a buff? Makes you invincible. Unpopular opinion, you don't mind Fortnite. I don't mind it. I think gameplay wise it's not childish. The only thing I think's childish about it mainly is the fact that, you know, all the skins that they put in the game that are a bit childish and everything like that. Seems like they've catered more towards, you know, all kids. I mean, why wouldn't they at the end of the day? I guess that's the best thing to do, you know, business wise, but gameplay wise, I think it's a game anybody can play. I like to judge games more from like a gameplay point of view, but like, a lot of people say Minecraft's a kid's game, but I don't know, Minecraft's an alright chill game. Yeah, I did play Minecraft when I was a kid, but I don't know. I'm less likely to play it now because I played it so much in the past, but I wouldn't not play Minecraft. Well, the thing is with Minecraft, it's so basic, isn't it? It's the way it looks. Like, the actual gameplay Minecraft and what you do on Minecraft, I don't think it's half bad of a game. Like, it's a game anybody can play, really. It's just the way it looks again. It's like I said, I just try to judge it more from a gameplay point of view, rather than how they look. I guess a lot of people are into games based on how they look, rather than gameplay.
More.
Now I'm nearly dead.
See that sim spawn straight in front of us?
Right, well, if that's only 4
sorry,
gigabytes,
sorry.
mate, you're gonna have to 1v1 me on D2 later, and we're gonna have to 1v1
Sorry,
on Fortnite. Or what other game you got installed from what I've
I
got
thought
installed.
that was them coming.
No.
I can 1v1 you on PUBG if you've got that installed. I know you've got that installed.
That's a pretty good shot, but I was a long way away from you then. That was a sticky bomb.
I know you've got that installed, Grim. Because you play that for the points. Ah, you play that for the points, surely. You were telling me. Eighth week in a row. What, 5 nights at Freddy's? I played it 5 minutes for you.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting the games.
The thing is with the original one though, mate, I barely played that, so I'll probably do terrible on it. Gotta like close the lights off and everything now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been ages since I played it. Someday it will happen.
God, that corner's alright.
You know, if I never get round to playing Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, the original one, you know, if that 3D one, is it even coming out on Xbox? If it comes out on Xbox and it ends up on Game Pass, I'll play the 3D one. If I never end up playing the regular Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, alright.
You've got 35 games. I've only got 20. You not got COD 2? Battlefield 3? Halo? We're gonna have to 1v1 Grim on Fortnite.
Good
But I want this 1v1 on D2, mate. Are you even shying away from Fortnite now, wanting to go on Roblox? I don't even play Fortnite. Are you ready, Fishman, to watch Fishman Army bottle it on Fortnite?
Bottle it.
Mate, you are. Fishman Army's going to bottle it on Fortnite.
Nah, he's not representing Fishman's Army on Fortnite. Elite's representing Fishman's Army on Fortnite, mate.
I'm better than Elite at Fortnite. I will still 1v1 you on D2. You ain't beating me on D2, mate. You're not beating me on D2. Yeah. Right, I'll quit and load it up, and then we can have a 1v1 now then. Because it's bonus time.
After party.
Fishman Army are going to tank it, mate. He's going to get battered on Fortnite. I need to sign out of this account, so invite me back. Right, they can invite me back. I'll load it. Look, I'm even loading it up, mate. I'm the best on FN. Fishman's Army. Yeah, I've already read that. After party. Irvy's dragged me on DZ again. It's terrible, that game. What's this? You see, this is how it's a bit childish, isn't it? I think I've seen this actually. This is the one with a guitar in it. This is non-copyright because this is Fortnite music. Ah, it's this bit. This bit reminds me of F-Zero, you know the music. Oh, let's skip this. Got marshmallow skin on. You can't watch stuff like that. With the emotes. Mate, it's a football skin, mate. Inter Milan, yeah? Three, two, one, item shop reset. This game's loud, isn't it? Let me know if it's too loud. Automatic 1v1. I don't think that's the best one though. That's the one Boss would put us on that time and Slicko was raging. Soccer skins are trash. Female characters. Are you trying to call me a simp? Nah, I've said this about, you know, in other third-person games. On GTA you don't really get that problem, but I think in a lot of third-person games, the male characters are so bulky. Like on Gears of War. Gears of War, they take up so much screen space. Who are these here? Have I left matchmaking on? Shit. Need to leave. Need to leave that Grim. I don't know why matchmaking was on. That best not be copyright. Oh, that's a Neymar emote. This best not be matchmaking. I don't know why it put us in matchmaking then. No, this isn't matchmaking. It's so laggy there. God. Loud noise then. I don't want to create a code.
Ah, idiot.
Does this start automatically? I think it does. Yeah. Auto starts in 70 seconds. He's got 70 seconds to get himself prepared.
I'll be back in a sec. Straight, give me a sec.
I'm expecting you to win here, because you actually play. I don't really play this. Not at the minute, anyway. Maybe better if this had the original beat to it. The Money Longer beat goes so good with this emote. Because that's the actual song. You know, with the dancing alien. It's the Money Longer beat. Get ready, Grim mate. I think there's like legendary weapons on here, but don't pick legendary weapons up unless they're the only guns to use. It's legendary weapons, I don't like using them. A bit too strong. I think there only are legendaries as well. Rip. In that case, just use pumps. Don't use that, just use a pump, mate. Same loadout. Pumps only. No scars. Just a pump. Stop building around me. We need to stand on that thing anyway and do it. Let me come down. Oh, there's no fall damage. Hang on. Let me get some of these. This is a no-whistle zone. Yeah, come here, come here, come here. Not built in ages. The muscle memory then, I don't know why I switched guns because I didn't have one, I just shot him once and switched guns. Hang on, this is awkward to build on here. It's when I use my Elgato as well, I get some like weird input lag with it. I mean the Elgato is knocking on 7 years old, so that's probably why actually. I'll get my excuses in for when he kills me as well. I sit further forward when I'm streaming and I sit a bit too close to the TV just because of where my microphone needs to be. It doesn't really affect me on GTA because it's not that sort of game, but on games like this. Oh, let's reset this.
Yeah, the same menu vibe actually.
Sweaty builder.
Huh?
Give over, my building's not even that
Same
good.
menu.
Yeah.
See, he's above me
You
this
know,
time
you did
because I
one
messed it
before,
up.
you did one before.
Yeah.
Heal up, Grim. Because it resets
Yeah,
you.
then come back.
So pretty much when you do it, you gotta quit and redo it again. Is it?
Oh, I just get a credit.
Oh, you got lucky there, mate. There's no fall damage. Hang on, just restart that if you're falling down. You fell down, big rip. I think I hit him for 90, but I'm not sure. Started early then, weren't ready. Oh, I've done it this time. Tell I've not been playing this.
Oh, god damn it.
No, I don't want to edit, I want to shoot him. Oh, Grim, mate, shoot your gun. You've got the same problem as everybody else has on this game. You can't shoot a gun. That's the thing. The problem is with this building. You know, with shooting. If you play shooting games, the shooting skills translate across onto other games. But because the building's so unique to this game, you've got to be playing this game all the time to stay warmed up with building. And if you're not playing game all the time, you can't build and you've got no chance. But like the shooting skills translate from, like, let's say I've been playing Destiny 2, so it just kind of translates. Mate, you're cheating. You want to play with that gun? We'll play with that gun. So just kill me there because his shotgun's got a higher fire rate. Let's only press that. Why am I even building like that?
Oh, see if I can land it. Not good at landing. Oh, no, can't do it.
There's Rita.
So hard to land this video.
Messed it up.
Anyway, let's try this again, eh? It's a good way to get the cops on your kill one of them.
Oh, he placed it before me. And he phased through my bloody floor. Typical Fortnite players are always calling each other's cheats when they die. Well, he did though, mate. He had the well, we were doing it with the pumps, now he's changed guns to this. The tac shotgun. Oh, let me sit further back. There we go. There you go.
Okay, weapon. Oh my god.
Yeah, the problem I have with the building on here is I don't play it too much, and when I go back on building, when I start playing it again, it's like I end up spam building.
Okay.
It's not even resetting builds for some reason. Oh, I missed. Araza, welcome. We're on GTA earlier. Come on, Grim, you need to be doing better than this, mate. I don't even play the game. Man's getting roasted. Well, what?
I thought just do F1s.
Oh, I see the aim assist slow me down then. Oh, you got lucky then, mate. A bit too heavy-handed, you know, to have the edit time on like the lowest one. How have you got lucky with that again?
Do worn F1s, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's fallen down, I think. Big noob.
Right, come on, get in. Oh, I knew I was going to get hit by that.
Oh, you've not healed up.
Jeez, kick out. That's it,
I
mate.
can't build. That's the biggest thing with this game, you know. Like a lot of the times, if you can build good, you can just just kill people and not even ready for it. Like when Grim killed me earlier, because he got higher than me. I weren't even expecting him. That's how a lot of people end up winning the fights in this game. But then you see people from time to time bottling the gunfights like Grim did earlier. When I said, "Don't tell me you're one of those that can't shoot," because that's a problem a lot of people have on this game. Like they'll outbuild you, but mate, you were dead either way there, mate. You were dead either way.
Yeah, you just gotta take it to your garage, that's it.
I got lucky there, mate.
That's what Fortnite players say too.
Oh, the scrap metal was in the way. Go back and watch that. I don't know why I didn't see him then.
Too tight on this one.
Yeah.
I'll give him that anyway. He was if you watch on the stream, the scrap was being placed down, and it covered him up.
Yeah, you can change it. Jesus.
Should play with pumps though, mate.
Once you forgot Liam was on a little illegal holiday.
Yeah. Then it saves over the other one.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
What am I even building here?
That's it.
Oh, I've fallen off. Go back onto pumps though, Grim. Because the problem with the tactical shotguns is you don't have to be accurate with them.
Yeah, it is his colour.
It's a better 1v1 when you use pump shotguns, to be honest, mate.
Wow. We'll do this one. This was like one of the first ones I ever did. Actual best ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't keep doing this though, falling off.
There's enough colour, eh?
yeah, it looks pretty good.
I don't know if it's got a
He didn't let me fire then. That were weird. Did it happen to you then, that? It's like the connection had some like weird hiccup. Because it looked like you were affected as well, unless it was just my side that played up. And it didn't display your animation properly or something.
There you go, you can change the crew on it and keep the same texture. Still keep that one on it.
What even is that? Nah, when I started, I accidentally
That was off
edited
the
it.
Avenger. It's off the Avenger.
Oh dear.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you've landed. Oh no, you're down here. Yeah, I didn't think you were actually going to kill me then, because I thought we were restarting. Oh, you're slow there, mate. Yeah, restart. The reset thing ain't working anymore. What even is that I've edited? Oh, look at you switching guns. Come on, Grim, mate, you're level 136. Keep editing the wrong things.
It looks sick.
Try and stop falling down.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right, we're gonna go. These kids to bed.
Yep.
We'll be back.
I thought you dropped off, to be honest, mate. Did I have shield on there or not? I don't know now. I forgot. This thing can one-put people anyway, point blank. So like the one pumping stuff is a bit weird at times. Always felt it was a bit weird. No, I did, mate. I thought you fell off because you always keep falling off. Wow, you're pulling out different guns. Thing is, with the pump, it's got such a slow fire rate. You've got to be accurate with it. That's why it's better in 1v1s, because half the time people just spam shots with this. Like, this shouldn't even be a thing in 1v1s. I would use any guns, but the thing is, when using any guns, when it's all legendaries, they're all OP, aren't they? It's terrible. Should 1v1 with blues. That's weird, it placed it the wrong bloody way. I've not healed up either. Healing up? I think we're healing up mid-fire. I only healed up because I didn't heal up to begin with. Oh, I went for the pickaxe. Did I start editing something there? Because I pressed something. That's a problem with this game. With me. I'm too heavy-handed for it. So, because you can adjust if you don't know. With the settings, you can adjust the time it takes to edit it. And a lot of the times, I press B too long, and it ends up editing it, and then I can't do anything else. So like when I'm building, I'll go to back off the building, but I'll leave my finger on B too long, and it goes to edit. That has messed me up a fair few times. Edit this, can I? I can edit that, but I've not edited it. Well, what am I even doing here? Yeah, leave it at that. Soft like a right idiot. What am I doing? My crouch is LB. My crouch is LB because that's what it used to be on the old school settings. CR, I went to edit them. Didn't know you're up here. It's done it again, you know, with the editing. Too heavy-handed. I got lucky then. Make the bloom then. Not the most exciting 1v1 you've seen. Oh, I don't play the game. You shouldn't be using these legendaries though. It's this map, it's terrible for it. It's the only one that I've got recently. He gets lucky every time. Whacking me for? Right, it still connects. You were still connected then somehow. See, the guns are too OP. Wow, going for kills like that after you've fallen. Ah, that one doesn't count. I could be closer than that. You see, you can get lucky with that sometimes. You know, when I hit him for 200 earlier, I got lucky. Sometimes they just lined up perfectly for you, you know, when you turn around. You see that a lot of the time. We used to get like headshots back in the day, you know, with the pumps, and they'd be like, oh, absolutely done him in there. And they say it like they're meant to do it. You get that happening on games these days, like all the time anyway. It's always happened. It's like, you know, with the no-scopes on Call of Duty, they say that like they're meant to do it. Weird at times. Not even ready. me in. Healing up. Not healing up, mid fights. Bloody below it. Healing up mid fights. I got you nowhere. I know the one pumps on here. I don't think they've ever been properly consistent, because I remember, you know, when the game first came out, maybe in like season 1 and 2, I remember hitting headshots and thinking, well, that should have been a one pump, because that were a one pump the previous time I did it. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, you need to heal up. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I know you didn't have shields. Oh, you got lucky again. The amount of times he's got lucky by placing a order. You have placed a wall down so many times, mate, where I have pressed my trigger. And as soon as I press my trigger, the wall's been placed. Go back to GCA. You say that like you're winning. I can't even see how many kills he's on, to be fair. Come on, I'm just doing 90s. Oh, there's no need to build that out. How have you actually managed to hit me there? So lucky. Because I fire like that plenty of times, it's not actually hitting. Ah, Grim, where were your 200 headshot there, mate? See what I mean? Sometimes it just lines up for him. It lined up for me earlier when I did it to him. With how quick this game is at times, you've barely got time to even like line up an headshot. It's like you see these kids are posting clips on Twitter and I'm building. And like the kills at the end, it's half of them are either set up or they've just got lucky. A lot of the build montages you see people uploading there, it looks like a lot of the clips are fake. You know, in private matches, a lot of them just look like they've been set up. Oh, you need to put shield on. Put your shield on. Put your shield on. Not on comms, by the way. I've told you to put your shield on. So I did hold off from killing you there. Oh shit, I've fallen down anyway. Hold off from killing you because you don't have a shield.
Open the back window. Oh, you're still driving around.
How's that not worked? Oh, what you done here, Grim? Oh, you want to reset after that? Because you messed it up at the start, well.
Yeah, no. Nice.
Resetting over
Yeah.
that.
Well, your back window is still intact for me, so
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Not for
It's
me.
just your handlights and bonnet taken.
Ah. Oh, yeah, the bonnet tape.
Hey, the Fishman Army's getting a right spanking on here, mate. What are you even doing here? Oh, you want to carry on?
Here we go.
I swear that should have hit him.
32 killer. No.
I thought about doing it. I don't know why I fired again, because I was going to do it.
Hang on, I'll take this expressway.
Oh, you got your other...
I need to get clean as well.
They are.
Really like this car.
Especially in the casino, right? With that molested bullet.
Yeah, it's bright, eh? Look at that exactly.
Oh, you didn't have your shield on again.
Yeah, I've just got clay.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
Fishman Army, you're out.
What?
What? No drugs?
He's left Fishman Army.
It's embarrassing.
Are you sure you're leaving Fishman Army? Fishman wants you to stay.
I think it's stay, mate. Show you how to win the car, mate. And chips.
You're getting over here. Is he left?
Rage quit.
Oh, you're here. Nice, saw you.
Rage quit.
Oh, you're falling off again. And I've still missed you. I'll still 1v1 you on D2 though. Well, if you're not beating me on Fortnite, I don't think you're going to beat me on D2. Because I'm better at D2.
Oh yeah?
No, I might be back this week.
Where's it? Oh. Not doing those silly emotes.
No, you got it.
I5. Oh, you can't be falling off like that. Oh, I missed him. I missed him.
Oh,
I can't. I ran through there. I ran through. If you watch that back on the stream, because my character covered his up, and I didn't see him. I thought he'd fallen off again. Yeah, I can't hit fire with the shotguns at the minute. I'd have to aim in for it to be fully accurate, because I'm not used to sensitivity on here. It's a shame that I can't have, you know, same sensitivity on every single game. How good would that be? Like if Esports just knew what settings you wanted on each game and it'd be ready for you, you know, when you go on. What am I even doing here? I messed it up as well though, don't worry. Fallen down, rip.
Twitter's playing it.
I tell you what messed me up though with this game. Sounds like I'm coming up with excuses here, but I think I mentioned this before last time we played it on stream. They changed, you know, all the controls, like the menus for the controls used to look like this, but for all of them. And they messed around with how the sensitivity worked. And the old settings never properly translated over. And it's just messed me up ever since. That's, if I remember rightly, that's how I ended up falling out with this game to begin with when they did that. I just thought, well, if they're going to mess around like that, I'm just going to stop playing it. I didn't play it for ages. I haven't missed him again. Oh, God.
Bottled it.
I have. England at Euros. Congram, if you don't get me here, mate, I should have had you like twice. Don't use that other shotgun though, mate, because it's silly, that shotgun. In fact, if we're using that, I'll get it back out myself. The fire rate's too quick. It's just people just spam it.
Oh, good. Killing this made on over this thing street, like I can't keep this over. Yep. Looks sick.
Oh, you got outplayed a bit there, Drew. You panicked in there too long, you just need to get out of it and move. Can't just stay there like that.
Silly season.
You know they made silly season less silly.
Silly season.
I can't believe people are still watching this. In fact, we're gonna end the stream here now. Right, that's been it. If you want to see some more GTA content, this is just bonus time. We don't normally play Fortnite.
That's
Feel free to leave a like and also
oh, it's the same one as this.
subscribe for more content to come.
Yeah, I think it's just
Grim
colour
will be
on
getting
the
battered
phone.
on Destiny 2.
What's the,
It's
which
like
colour
that
is it?
marine. It's that marine.
So yeah,
colour
thanks
that's on it.
for joining everybody, and
Aye.
until next time.
It was
Before we
lime
end,
green,
81.
you can see, like,
We had
the
81
pink
voters
and the bright blue.
on the polls today, and 79% of them do like the sound of the upcoming
I'll
DLC,
put
which
in the
is
casino lot.
it's a good majority. That it is a good majority.
How
But
could
anyway,
you not? How could
thank
you
you.
not want the new DLC?
Oh, I know. But not everybody's into it all those cars and everything. I'll 1v1 you on D2. You'll batter me on D2. I don't think that's going to happen, Grim. But yeah, thanks for joining everyone, and until next time, goodbye. He had to get a kill in there at the end. Had to get a kill in there at the end. Anyway, thanks for joining. Goodbye.